Hi, my name is Simon Jacobson. Welcome to Meaningful Mondays, where we answer your personal questions. The question for this week is, the world is overpopulated. I can't justify having children when there are already too many people stressing the Earth's resources. Is it ethical to have children in this day and age? I remember as a young man, as a student in the 70s, where we were warned in high school that in the next 20 years, all resources on Earth will have been spent. There'll be no more oil, no more gas, no more any natural minerals, because simply the population is consuming it at a faster rate than it is being produced. Well, now it's, 40 years later, and it didn't happen. Imagine our parents said they won't have us because the resources may run out, and then you find out, you know what, the resources never ran out. This is not in any way, God forbid, meant to say that we have a right to abuse or to in any way waste valuable resources. It means that, first of all, that we have to be careful before we become whistleblowers. We don't know the potential of this earth. The environment is a sacred part of our lives. It's necessary for our own sustenance, and we have to be very careful not to damage it. Not because it may run out. Let's not be selfish. Simply because we have no right to waste anything. There's a beautiful story that always touches me with one of a Hasidic Rebbes. He was taking a walk with his young little child. And they were walking in the woods. And the child ripped off, inadvertently ripped off a leaf and began to rub it. And his father strongly rebuked him and said, "What right do you have to destroy a leaf and alter its trajectory and its life's destiny?" So you can imagine how that boy grew up to be sensitive. To a leaf, one leaf. How many of us are sensitive in that way? Imagine how sensitive we should be to another life. So when you have a perspective, especially a more spiritual and cosmic perspective on the world, you have to think of it this way. Life exists here for a purpose. We must be careful how we use resources because we have to cherish what's given to us and we should not waste. But human beings are very resilient. We've figured out. We've learned to recycle. We've learned to discover deeper resources. And above all, with all that's happened, 7 billion people on this earth, nobody is saying today that suddenly the resources are going to disappear. Because we found ways that once upon a time they thought you could only drive a car not faster than 10 miles per gallon. And now they have cars 30, 40, 50, electric, and so on. When there's pressure, we find solutions. To compromise and say we're not going to bring a child into this world because we may not find a solution, to me, is a very big disproportion. A child is more valuable than all these resources put together. And I encourage you absolutely to have children. And you know what? One of your children may actually be innovative enough to find ways to develop the resources further. So you may be depriving the world of someone that can actually be creative and help us develop our resources and grow in ways we can never have imagined. And above all, we have to be humble in the face of life. Life is more complicated and more mysterious. We don't have it figured out. We have the ability to make the world a better place. Human beings have shown the most noble things we can do. And unfortunately, yes, we've also done things that are destructive. That's what we have to fight. Destructive people, not people. To have children, be blessed with children is the greatest blessing in life, is to bring life into this world, bring them in a healthy world, educate them in a healthy way, to have faith, to believe, and to know that the world was created in a way for us to develop. And we will have all the resources we need if we put our focus to that. Thank you for watching. I welcome your personal questions. Please have a meaningful week.